All right. Sorry about that. The one time I don't have my iPad charged. So I couldn't find it. Find My iPhone doesn't really work if you don't have... the device isn't on. It doesn't really do much. Oi. All right. Let's see if I can get it charged up enough to see some chat. Sorry, guys. All right. So, I'm BdazzldNails, here, there, and everywhere. Nothing too crazy today. I just got a bunch of new dips in, and they're all releasing and launching and sending out information. So I wanted to try to get ahead of it and get you guys the info. Because that's the most fun, is when you're up to date on stuff. If anybody has Kirsten's number, let me know. I couldn't find it. So I will try to poke on Instagram again too. But just fixing my angle. I cleaned up my desk a lot this weekend. Moved a bunch of things around. So my setup is very different now. Which means, again, you gotta move the camera. All right. So I bought myself a little 3-tier polish holder, which is like obviously not enough for like all the supplies I have, but I wanted it to be specific for lives so that I would always have the live liquids, live gels right where I need them. So that necessitated me moving a whole bunch of stuff around. I had to bring my camera down. So we are just doing all the things, making all the changes, trying to organize our life. I say hello and drive carefully, Britt, from work, please. Oh, let's see. I am sweeping through. My iPad's loaded up. All right. So let's start with the pretties I've already got swatched. I got in the new CN Designer Dip colors, and we are allowed to talk about them now. She started posting. So here is my haul. Back you guys up just a little bit. There we go. That's much more usable. And here are the swatches. I did them last night. I was so proud of myself. I even made labels. Okay. So I am going to show our swatches, and then I'm going to show the container. And we can look in and we can see the dip. Match them all up. There are some really pretty purples and like jewel colors, like jewel tones. So I'm very excited. All right. So to start, we have a duo coming out called, I think it's just like the Blueberry Duo. It's just considered a special edition or limited edition duo. She only has a certain amount of supplies to make it right now. She does plan on restocking, but it may take a little bit. So I do recommend, if you like these and like what you see, highly recommend not sitting out. They come out tomorrow. Okay, start there. Ah. Okay. So our first color is a thermal. It's called Scary Berry. Let's turn all my lights on because, you know, duh. Gotta help. Okay. There we go. So Scary Berry is a deep blue purple with shimmers. They're like bluey shimmers and a little bit of pink. There's what it looks like matte. And it's a thermal. So let me hold that for a minute. All I'm drinking is ice drinks. It's going to be 105 this week. So, you know, I won't be drinking anything heated after 9 a.m. I'm so over this weather. We got like faux fall for a week. It was a tease, and now it's like, nah. Why? Take me to my channel, please. All right, here we go. Good Lord. Shh. Let's not listen to myself. I am so cringe. I hate hearing myself live. All right. Hi, Jolene. Hi, Lavender. Hi, Kim. Okay, now I can see chat. All right. So I'm trying to heat this up. Me. Then we have Blueberry. Blueberry is actually a chromable purple blue. It's very deep, so I thought we could chrome this together and take a peek. So this was done last night. I top coated it and everything. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna clean off that top coat with rubbing alcohol, and then we're going to chrome it. Thank you, Elizabeth. Welcome. Give me some likes, subscribe. I'm here at least once a week these days. Usually I have a live going on Friday or Saturday. That's a bit longer. We'll do a manicure. We'll usually be talking about a new collection. Okay, so Blueberry is the chromable. And you can tell by the beautiful mica at the top. That tells you that the shimmer is fine enough to make it into being a chrome. So you can use your finger, you can use an eyeshadow applicator. And some will chrome shiny, some will chrome more of a like frosted. Let's see. Let's see if doing it brand new makes a difference. We'll just buff it up a little bit. Normally I can just chrome, but maybe the stars are not aligned today. So I just gave that a quick buff because we're going to top coat it again. And then while it's warm, we'll do the chrome effect again. It's so pretty though. Okay. So then I'm just going to pop that into the lamp for 60 seconds. If you struggle, you can do 45 and that should be fine. I just know a lot of people have... Hi, Asila. Asila? Did I say that correctly? E-Silla or S-Silla? Let me know. I made myself a little homemade coffee drink. In my spoopy Starbucks cup. Well, thank you. Where are you from? You have a beautiful name. All right. What did I do with... There. I'm like, where did I put Scary Berry? We were working on that. Still heating her up. My house is kept at 71 degrees. Not easy. Okay. That is still tacky. Give that another 10 seconds. Make sure. Got to make sure it is cured. Okay. That feels good. Okay. We'll try that again. Maybe we'll do it this way, or you can just flat lay. Yeah, I mean, it's picking it up, so just maybe wanted to be a little warmer. Yeah. So like I said, some will chrome really shimmery and shiny, and then some will give you more of this like frosted chrome. So it all just kind of depends on like the look you're going for. I would almost consider this like a glaze. Okay. So then I'm just gonna save this chroming by top coating half of it to let myself know that it can chrome. You can do this when you do mattes. If you like to do a matte and a shiny together, either works. Just a nice way to save on swatch sticks. All right. Now let's see if, man, I am not running warm enough today. Okay, I'm going to cheat and I am going to re-top coat it because that will activate the thermal. Because the gel particles and molecules will run around and bump against each other, creating a heat spike, which is what we feel on our own nails. And that will change the color of the product. Okay. I'll get her in there. Where is my makeup brush? I need to buy a new puff brush to sweep off my desk with. I like these dental bibs because they make cleanup a breeze, but I wish they were smoother. That's one point in favor of paper towels. Is still curing. All messages. Okay. Hi, Patty. I knew something was hiding. I knew someone was hiding. My apps like to do that to me. All right. It's still barely. So it goes to a very hot pink. Or no, this one goes to, I guess, is a more moderate. This isn't Thunderstruck. So it goes from a lighter purple to the darker purple. Let me see if I can cool it off enough. That's okay. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. There we go. So here's the hot and there's the cold. So it goes from a lighter purple to a darker purple / navy blue. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So that is a Scatty Batty. And here is our blueberry. And we'll wipe off the excess chrome. So it's subtle, but it is there. It just basically adds more of that blue reflect. And then you don't get as much of the shimmer particles to be visible. So it's just a spading, you know, what effect do you like? Slightly foggy with a little bit of shimmer, or do you like to see all of that beautiful shimmer? Just adds like an extra layer of depth. Yeah, I love this collection. As soon as I saw the purples, I was like, gimme, 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 gimme some of that. Okay, so these again are releasing from CN Designer Dips tomorrow. Her code is FRIENDSGET10. So keep that in mind. Then the next purple we have is the one I was confusing this for, is Thunderstruck. So Thunderstruck is another thermal. It is a bright pink to purple. It has a bunch of glitters. So it's not a flaky, it's a glitter with a core base of the thermal. So here's how we start. And this is sort of a mid-tone. It's kind of warm, but not completely. And let's see. Settle enough. We'll go into the lamp. We'll go into the lamp. She needed a second top coat anyways, because it is a little bit bigger of a glitter And so that's those kind of dips I recommend. If you're going to use gel, you definitely do like gel base on top of, and then your top coat, or a very, you know, generous 1 layer of ultra clear, which CN Designer Dips is number 2 for my favorite clears. Color My World is my number 1, but it is a little finicky and it's a little slower curing, so not everybody loves it. And so then I would recommend CN Designer Dips. They're like my top 2. Number 3 is Eat Glass, I believe, by Daisy Dips. So if you're looking at affordability, availability, if you're placing an order at one place and not another place, that would be my recommendation. All right. She is hot. All right, so here is Thunderstruck. So that is a vivid change. It's so gorgeous. So if you like a hot pink thermal, she is it. Right, Jolene? Gorgeous. I was like, yeah, she works very hard. She's very particular about the thermals that she picks. And so I've never had an underperforming thermal unless something just didn't go right in the mix, and then she will happily replace it. Okay, so the next is the collection. So every month, CN Designer Dips does a flavor of the month collection, and it will be discounted. Like all the dips will be discounted singly, as well as if you buy the bundle. And they're discounted all month. There's a hashtag in the group that you can use on Instagram and on Facebook to be entered in to win next month's collection for free. Okay. Science, man. I love Science dips, Science gel polishes. They're like amazing. Glow, temp change, sun changers. Yeah, they're all my favorites. All right. So we're going to pull these out. It is technically called the Vixen flavor of the month. So we've got Vixen. Pulling these out. We've got Vamp, Vixen. Go dig back into my bag. Okay, it's multiple colors. Femme Fatale. Lucid. In Your Dreams. Okay. I'm pulling out the other ones. Shiro has been taking off with my swatch sticks, so I'm never guaranteed to have them all when I think I should. Okay. In fact, 1, 2, 3, 4. We might be missing some. All right. So I will pull out what we've got. We have Vamp, Lucid, In Your Dreams, Femme Fatale, and Vixen. Okay, Vixen. In Your Dreams is so soft and gorgeous. Like, it is a fall winter dip, I would say. I would use Lucid and In Your Dreams all through winter. They're just like dreamy, cloudy beautifulness. Okay. Lucid, Vamp, and Femme Fatale. Okay. All right, so let's take a look and compare these. So Vamp is a very, very deep, deep, deep mulberry / Bordeaux color. It looks kind of brighter in the jar, but it deepens out to this very, very, very dark, very vampy color. Then we have Vixen, who she's named after. Vixen is this beautiful coppery pink, rose gold. It's like a combo of all three. is so pretty. The glitter, or the second glitter for this gorgeous collection, is Femme Fatale. Looks like this. It's got that Bordeaux, it's got some blue, some silver, some champagne, that coppery rose gold. Swatches, like, this is without top coat, and here is top coat. I would recommend 1 to 2 layers of clear with this one, just to get her nice and smooth. I'm here, might as well throw another layer. Yes, it was 11 o'clock at night when I finally got to my swatching. That was just in go, go, go mode. I finally found my Dipnotic Manny, so I'm gonna take pictures of that and hopefully get that posted today. So Lucid is just this dreamy cotton blue. It's like if you took a white cotton and you just added the tiniest hint of blue. It's more blue than, say, like if you were just doing like a whitening type agent, but not by much. This is the, if you've got blonde hair and you left the toner in a little long, you end up with that really, really sort of soft blue. It looks white, but it's not. It's just the softest, prettiest blue. It'd be fantastic for winter. And pairs so, like, all of these pair together. Like, I would wear like any of these together. Like, this would be gorgeous. Okay, so that is In Your Dreams. She's I think she's probably a base of Lucid with, look at these teeny tiny copper stars. Am I focused at all? I can't tell. Can you guys see the stars? They are so pretty. Oh yeah, I got some on top. So this is going to be a quick pour over and then a layer of flat lay, I think. Just stunning. And so she looks like this in the jar. Gorgeous one color Manny too. Just love it. So that covers the Vixen flavor of the month. Some of these are new releases, some of these are old releases, and then just bundled together in a savings. And in a, you know, it's kind of like giving you Manny inspo, right? So I can easily see this pairing. Obviously, this one's like the easy peasy grouping of Vamp, Femme Fatale, and Vixen. Then you could do Vamp and Vixen. You could do... I'm sure there's somebody out there who will make this work. My brain is like, maybe. Somebody could do it. Do that. And then, of course, this is a no-brainer. Lucid, Vixen, and In Your Dreams. Like, I might do, if I were to do it like an ombre, I might do Lucid, tap down some Vixen, and then tap over some of the In Your Dreams. I don't know. I think that could be really pretty. Or do it the opposite direction, depending on how much of the Lucid base comes out in the In Your Dreams. I'd test that one on a swatch just to make sure. of what order to do it in. Hi, how are you, sweetie? You're lost in the colors, Lavender. I know, they're so pretty. So that was that collection. So pretty. I'm obsessed. Reminds me of her garden collection a little bit. But that was like in greens and rose golds. All right. Next. So she hasn't posted this yet, but she did say as soon as she started posting, we could start talking about it. So. Do with that with what you will. And I am, yes, missing swatch sticks apparently. Blame my dog, and I'm not going to re-swatch them, so I'm just going to show them to you. No, wait, I might have them. All right. So this is called the Tequila Sunrise Collection. This is the true fall pumpkin orange brights. Okay, thanks for joining. I hope I'm entertaining. Waiting for the bus can be annoying. So Tequila Sunrise is a thermal. Where is she? That's the swatch that's missing is Tequila Sunrise. Okay. I guess I don't remember swatching that one last night, and I was looking around for it, so maybe I wasn't crazy. So we got Fresh Squeezed, Tang, which is like that drink from the 80s and 90s. I don't know if anybody else drank that. Fireball, which is our glitter for this collection, and Not From Concentrate, which is the like juice orange. So let's see. So we'll go ahead and we'll swatch Tequila Sunrise together, and then we'll look at the rest. The nice thing about that app I'm using for my swatches is that it keeps your print history. So if you lose the swatch stick or if you lose the sticker, you can just reprint it and you don't have to retype it. So that's nice. I hate retyping stuff. Hate it. Yeah, especially because all these apps are on our phones now. And typing on your phone is still not the greatest experience. I think they'd fix that. All right. So Tequila Sunrise is a thermal. So we'll be doing our base, and then we will go in and do... Oh, come on. Only bottles keep... Something is happening in shipping because half of my bottles are coming in glued shut. It's killing me. Like, I had some come in. I had my activator come in glued shut from something. I don't know what. So I have to change my gloves because it just tore. I was trying to open that, but I'm going to lay down my dip base. This is an old one I have. You can tell by how thick it's gotten. It's ready to retire. But that means it's good for swatches. So I just do dip base on top, dip base on bottom. This is my, what I call swatch and dirty. I just dab it into the lid and we're done. Boom. I love that Corey fills her jars right up to the top, but I wouldn't mind personally if she underfilled it just the tiniest smidge, because then it would leave me more room to swatch. But for everybody who doesn't swatch like me, y'all are probably pretty happy that you get literally every drop of product. There's not a question. You are getting absolutely every single penny's worth. And her dips are not expensive. All right, swapping out my gloves. Oh, here's my current set. This is nail polish. I'm wearing nail polish. Can you believe it? I did a glow-in-the-dark boomer set, and then I decided to paint nail polish on it. I have so many nail polishes that I just haven't used because I was a big polish girly before I got into dip powder. Like I would do my poly gel and gel nails just so I could do my nail polish on top. All right. So she is ready for a little dusty dust. And then we will activate and top coat. Base coat, base coat. So it just deepens it up a smidgy smidge. They are, Patty. It is such a good collection. Like, I'm not even into the oranges, and I'm like, these are pretty. I couldn't say no when I saw them. I was like, I don't own a lot of orange, so I guess you guys are coming home with me. Okay. So I'm just going to wipe off a little bit of that excess activator, and then I'm just going to top coat her, and we can see the change from the lamp. All right. She is in. Again, that's Tequila Sunrise. And here she is all warmed up. So she goes, it's like a Tequila Sunrise. If you guys have ever drank one, it's orange juice and Shirley Temple mix or something, right? It's orange juice, tequila, and then like this Shirley Temple red stuff. Grenadine. Haha. It has been a long time since I've been out at a bar and had to remember how to make a drink. Yes, it's grenadine. Grenadine is the cherry or strawberry flavored goo. Sweet, simple syrup that goes into a Tequila Sunrise. So when it's cold, it looks like it's got the grenadine added. And when it's hot, it looks like before it's mixed up. Kind of like this glitter. That's what the glitter reminds me of. So the glitter is called Fireball. I don't know if that's named after another kind of drink. I don't drink very much. I drink gin. I drink clear stuff. So the red and the yellow orangey ones are a satin kind of glitter versus like a hollow glitter, like a reflect glitter. And then it's got gold glitters inside. And the reds are slightly see-through. It's really fun. Gives it a little bit of unexpected depth. So that is Fireball. And I said hi, Tara, right? I saw you pop in. All right. I just finished curing her. So here is Tequila Sunrise, and I'm going to pop her into my cold water. And there she is, cold. I went in too deep. So she's fun too. I really like thermals because they can give a one color mani life. And depending on where you live, like during the summer, a thermal is kind of pointless unless I've got very long nails. If I've got very long nails, you can see the color change. If I've got shorter nails, you really can't. It's just hot all through summer here in California. Okay, and then pairing with this, we've got our Not From Concentrate, which is really it's a little bit finicky. I'm not gonna lie. You have to be just a little bit cautious when you do this one. I say do pour over versus like dip, because it will wrinkle up a little bit. It files out okay, but it's just one of those like very white based dips. So I always just say, hey, just proceed with caution, do pour over, and you will be happy with the results. And I might need to wipe off my camera. Hi, Laura. You're stopping in from having all your family here? What? Okay, pardon this. I have a new phone, and it has a new, like, camera protector on it, and it gets cloudy so fast, and it's killing me. I'm not sure it's worth it, because I don't think my lenses got this cloudy this bad. So this is fresh squeezed, which I'm not sure fresh squeezed what. I've not drank any orange juice that looked like this, but it is a beautiful, like, coral color. And it almost looks like the cold version of Tequila Sunrise. It's got just a little bit more white to it, and this is a little more translucent. Very close though. And our last one is our Radioactive Orange Tang. It's a little see-through, a little translucent, no white to it, I believe. And it deepens up from here, so you can see. And that's why it's nice to swatch things, because there can be a pretty significant deepening. Ouch, when you activate. Ugh, I hate when I get dipped in the threads. Okay. So that is our Tequila Sunrise collection. You've got the thermal, the solids, and then our beautiful glitter. And these are all releasing tomorrow. So we have Tang, Not From Concentrate, Fresh Squeezed, Fireball, and Tequila Sunrise. It just needs a label. I've been playing around with different designs for my labels just because it's fun. It's fun and it's so easy, so why not? All right. So for anybody who just got here, this is the Duo and the limited edition Thunderstruck. So you get Scary Berry and Boo Berry together. Scary Berry is the thermal. And then Thunderstruck is the LE. And it goes to a hot, hot, hot pink when it's hot. We have one more collection from Sandy Sunny Dips. It is called Autumn Gems. Okay, so Autumn Gems is based off of an oopsie. So this is why you guys got to get the oopsies. So she had these oopsies. She released them like 2 months ago. And everybody fell in love with a certain glitter. And so she did her best to recreate it. And that came Autumn Gems. So Autumn Gems is literally, yes, autumn in a glitter. So here it is without her top coat. Here it is with top coat. No clear. I don't dip my swatches in clear. And then here it is in the jar. That pop of blue is everything. It is giving so much. Okay. So now to pair, so the collection was designed around Autumn Gems. So to go with that, we then pull our solids. Our solids are aubergine, which is this deep, deep eggplant, and it is a solid. This is not a shimmer dip. There is another dip that came out last year that is a shimmer that is very close to this. If you're more of a shimmer girly, you could look at that one. I forgot what it's called, but I think it was in the Villains collection. This is Rio. Rio is a solid, beautiful blue to pick up that blue glitter. No shimmer. Solid creme. Beautiful, beautiful color. Okay. Then we have Mulberry. Mulberry is exactly what it's called. It is a berry tone. And I'll show you how it differs to Vamp. Because this kind of looks like what Vamp looks like in the bottle. And then this, is what Vamp looks like when it's activated. So these are these two colors together. They'd go great together. They'd make a fun ombre. The tones are giving. So that also means you could probably do Vamp, Autumn Gems, and Aubergine. If you like a dark, dark Manny, you could do that. And it would still be fine. It would still be gorgeous. So here's from the collection. Mulberry, Aubergine, and Autumn Gems. And then Vamp. So how's everybody doing? I'm doing all the talking. It's usually the case, but. So that's Autumn Gems, and that will complete tomorrow's release for CN Designer Dips. What did you guys see that you liked? Back in their baggie. The little precious gems that they are. Can't believe I had to fight Shiro yesterday. He was after all of my dips. It was driving me crazy. I was pulling Swatch sticks out of his mouth. I was chasing him away from my from my dips that I was trying to like get into. Randomly, he was running up and like putting his paws in my lap, and I'm like, oh Lord, this is going to go so bad. But my new, I'm gonna call them my new like swatching nail aprons came in. They're just black polyester aprons from Amazon. They work a treat. They're a little slippery, so I can't put the dip jar in my lap anymore, which I shouldn't have been doing anyways. Half my problem, but they worked great. I was able to get up, dust off, nothing left on my clothes in case having acrylic dust in my clothes was causing some of my allergies. Who knows anymore? I've still got months until my appointment, so doing what I can on my own. All right. I have a lot in the next one, so let's see. I have to leave in 30 minutes to go get my son. So we may not swatch all of them. So I'm going to at least show all of them. And then maybe after his nurse comes, I might be able to go live again. I don't know. His nurse can be hit or miss. She's very sweet, but some days she's just not as active in his care as she needs to be because she's supposed to be giving me relief. Okay. So we have our boho collection, which is coming out today. I think it came out today. So I think there's a live at 7 o'clock in the Facebook group, 7 p.m. CST. So I think that's like 5 o'clock my time and 8 o'clock Eastern Standard. Okay. So we've got the boho collection. Where'd my other ones go? Yeah. So we've got Live, Laugh, Wander, Wildflower Dreams, Free Spirit. A bunch of the girlies have already started their manicures. We've got Stacy and Heather. Got Canyon Sunset. Gypsy Soul. Let's see. Am I missing something? And then All of You a Lot. Then we have Wild and Free. So she shrink wraps everything, which means no leaking, which is great. And it's kind of fun to stack them up in little shrink wrapped stacks before you get into them. So we got Wild and Free. We've got Barefoot and Sunkissed. Like I want to do those like fun boho ghosts with these. And then Sunlit Sands. Okay. So that's the first. So we'll start here. This is what is available today. Don't forget, there's got to be a live tonight. Kaylee is going to be swatching them as well. So I may go a little quick and dirty here and let anybody who wants to go to the group. It is Daisy Dips or Liquid Layers. I'm not sure which group. I think she's going live in Daisy Dips. But there will be a link, I'm sure, in Liquid Layers for it because she owns both companies. Bonnie owns the 3D printing company that I love, and she owns Daisy Dips. They're started and purchased at separate times. Started in the 3D world, and then she made it into the dip world. So I've got our Flexi Dip Mat to help me with my swatching mess. Got a million dip boats in case I need it, but I'm going to try to keep it in the jar just to make life fast. We're going to start with the greens because I was very drawn to them, and then Free Spirit. And then, oh no, we're going to do Wildflower Dreams, Free Spirit, the greens first because those drew me in. Whew, okay, there's flakies. There's unannounced flakies. Wild and Free has is a like olive base. This is the small. I don't think I got the large. I think I got small and medium. Let me check. So these are the 2 smalls. I used my medium on Friday, and it's currently MIA, because of course it would be. So these are the smalls. They're enough. They fit about. So what she does, so this is the sample size boat. So on the website, she has photos of the boats in the trays. So that's a sample size compared to the 0.5. And this is the 0.5. You can see the difference in their sizes. Yep. Always happy to demo. Gosh, I'm just gonna. Oh, here it is. Here's the larger size. I'm so silly sometimes. So, size differentials, 0.5 and the 0.25. Then put that in there. Boop. Maybe it's large. Maybe I have the medium and the large. It took over 2 weeks for my order to get to me. She ran out of filament when she got to my order. I was so sad. Everybody was showing off their flexi mats, and I was like, I don't have mine yet. I even did a live for CMW, and Bertha was like, use your flexi mat. I'm like, I don't have it yet. You guys are the only ones who have it. It's a problem living on the West Coast when all the people you work with are away. Ow, gosh. I have a injection appointment tomorrow for my shoulder. So excited. Go in, get a giant steroid shot in my right shoulder and my right knee. They are misbehaving. It's so cool. Again, I'm so basic in the things I would put together that I would never think of this. Ooh, look at that shimmer. That is cool. It's got a lot of shimmer to it. I missed with the dip. Got to see the shimmer. So that is often how you'll tell, is it'll be on your swatch stick or it'll be on the lid if you want to know if you can chrome something, at least to some degree. That is wild and free. It's always activator that I'm like, don't have enough of. I just need to break down and get a giant thing from iGel. I prefer to use different each company's product with its product, but I just go through it too fast. That is so pretty. And those so many little tiny chameleon flakies. It's just very unique. It's a very unique color. Okay. That was wild and free. All of you a lot. It's like a vintage gold, I would say. It's the same kind of base without the chameleons. So this one will definitely chrome. It's very much like an aged gold. It's got that green to it, that patina. It's so pretty. All right. Obviously meant to be a pair. Or if you don't like flakies, you go with the solid. Solid shimmer, I guess. I wouldn't call it a solid solid. It's a solid shimmer. Okay. Letting those solidify, and then we'll top coat them. So then I'll go to Free Spirit. Free Spirit and Wildflower Dreams. Wildflower Dreams is a floral dried flower dip. It's like yellow and purple, and I think there's like a coral flower in there. And then this is a nudie base. It's a little peachy. During the live tonight, these will be 25% off. I don't know if it's the whole site or just the collection, but during that live, there will be a sale going on. Ooh, even this has shimmer. Oh, it's so pretty. I don't know if it's enough to chrome. I mean, it might be. It'd be a very subtle chrome, but it is a very pretty shimmer. It's like a peachy skin tone kind of highlight almost. Not quite a champagne. So pretty. That is Free Spirit. So for most floral dips, unless it's a milk bath, I will go ahead and either do a base layer and just do one layer of the floral on top, or I will do a pour over layer and then one flat layer. Because like the chunkier florals can get a little out of hand if you don't proceed with caution. So I just do like a pour over layer. That'll give me, ooh, a lot stuck on that layer, see? Yeah, then that was just pour over. Now, granted, it was pour over into a bowl, but none of it really tapped off. Okay. All right. You can see the floral pieces that picked up. So I would just take a plastic bag, something carefully, try to press it down without sticking to it if you can. And then you're going to want to clear, encapsulate this for sure. We're going to do probably 2 layers of top coat. I feel bad if anybody has Kirsten's contact information. I couldn't find it, so I wasn't able to text her that I was live, and I feel bad. You can also press down the flowers in the activating phase if you're not going to clear encapsulate and you're going to use like Builder Gel or gel top coat. These are going to be ready for gel, and then we will try to chrome all of you a lot. I feel like none of the lint-free wipes I'm buying these days are actually lint-free. Anybody else? Now, the solid is all of you a lot. And really, I just feel like it's more, it vibes as a tarnished gold. Which seems to be a popular color right now. Along with that burgundy for winter. Winter, fall. Okay. See, even without chroming, All of You a Lot just has that beautiful shimmer to it that gives it so much depth. You don't lose it when you add the activator. It doesn't solid out, I guess is how I would phrase that. It doesn't solid out. Sometimes with some dips, when you activate it, that shimmer seems to melt. And you lose it. That's not the case. Go ahead, use a wipey. I'll try to chrome those too, maybe. What I'm gonna do? Base coat over the flowers. So I'm just using my Color My World base coat because it's here. And I'm really, in my gels, there's like applications that I like. So like Color My World is pretty fluid. So it's very thin. You're not going to get any added bulk, but it does float around a little bit. So it's just a matter of like what you're used to working with, what you like working with, what application you're using it for. Like if I were doing a marble and I'd already gotten a bunch of layers of dip, I wouldn't go in for like a really thick base or top coat. That's just going to add more bulk. I would go for something thin. All right. So we're going in. We're going to just try to... Thank you, Laura. I thought I had everything saved, but I couldn't find the file or the list of numbers. There we go. So here is All of You a Lot, chromed over itself. It's not a mirror chrome. It's definitely I call that like a mica chrome because it's really the act of the mica shining. Okay, so somebody send me the file with everybody's numbers, please. Obviously you all have it. I misplaced it. I'm so sorry, Kirsten. I was looking and I posted that I couldn't find it, but you were already gone. I think I've chromed the wrong side. I meant to chrome that side. Yeah. Meant to chrome that side, which is fine. So I'm just wiping off the other half because it wasn't the best applied side for the chrome. And I'm just going to cure it like that. Okay, and we have our Free Spirit and Wildflower Dreams. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's just dipped back into that one. Oh, it didn't cure all the way. Well, interesting that. No wonder it stuck so well. That's weird. I guess I didn't have it far enough into my lamp. Annoying. All right, well. I wiped her off. We're gonna top coat her. Oh, I bet you I used the base coat. I used base coat instead of top coat. That's what happened. Because I was base coating the flowers. So I just used base coat on Free Spirit too. Because you know, dum-dum brain. All right, there we go. Now it's been top coated. Get that into the lamp. Okay. So here's the unchromed side, and then there's the chromed side. That's All of You a Lot with Wild and Free. Yeah. Shedding. Okay. Next up coming out is our Free Spirit and Wildflower Dreams. So these are all again coming out today, or they're already out today. There's going to be a sale starting at 7 p.m. CST while Kaylee is live in the Daisy Dips group. So if you want to save 25%, wait until tonight. So here's Wildflower. So this is just a base coat and a top coat, and look how smooth that came out anyways. Like there's just a little bit here, so I would go in with maybe one more top coat. Or you could just buff and like that'll just take away the rough and then top coat it. So that's Wildflower Dreams, and then we're gonna check the chromability of Free Spirit. So I just dipped her in, pulled her out. That's where we're starting. It looks like this is probably a I should go in and, oh, no, it's not bad. Got a little bit of air bubbles from my quick top coat application, and chroming is going to show that. But look how pearly that is. It's so pretty. So dust her off very gently. And we're going to top coat our chrome side. I always recommend using a no wipe top coat to go over your chrome. And it's the best way to get chromed, but also to top it off. Because sometimes some of the hard gels can like eat up the chrome. It's rare these days because so many people are manufacturing them to be used in multiple ways, but okay. We got 10 minutes. So let's see how fast I can get through. All right, so we have Live, Laugh, Wander. It does have a wine shimmer to it. We're doing my lazy swatching method. How are you doing, Kirsten? How are the kiddos? So there's glitter in here. It's like a rose gold, almost like stardust kind of look. So pretty. That's Live, Laugh, Wander. So the reason I might come back later is because I also got the Halloween collection in from Daisy Dips. So I wanted to show those off too. She didn't do a big collection, but they're cute. Okay. That's Live, Laugh, Wander. It's a beautiful shimmer. It's probably not one I would bother chroming because it's got the glitters. And chroming over it, unless you're doing like a painted design, is gonna like override those glitters. So this is Gypsy Soul. That is pretty. This is probably worth chroming over something else if you wanted to. Because it's still got the glitters, so you kind of want to let the glitters live. But you could put something else in there to chrome it, and it would be really pretty. Or you could do like that design that Tara linked. I've done it before. I posted it, I think, last year for my mermaid set. But you can do a 3D gel design using a non-wipe top coat done thickly with a brush, or like one of those frosting gels from Madame Glam. They have Mirage and frosting. One of them is a still like paintable no wipe. It's very, very thick. Like I think it's probably frosting. It's either frosting or Mirage. I don't remember. And it's very, very thick. It's just viscous. If you put it down with like a gel brush, you're gonna get a texture, and that's what I used to chrome over to get that chromed wave effect. So highly recommend. If you're not a VIP member, BdazzlD 40 should save you 40% outside of sales times at Madame Glam. That's Gypsy Soul, and she's so pretty. I'm so sad. So I got news today that my step-grandmother passed away. So my grandfather passed away last year, and then his wife passed away on Saturday. And my aunt passed away last week. So it's been a little hectic up in my life. Maybe don't be related to me. Live, laugh, wonder. Thanks, Laura. I'm managing poorly. Distracting myself with nail things. So we are top coating. Ugh, so pretty. I'd be using Daisy's top coat because it's gorgeous, but I spilled it and I still need to buy more. So here's these two colors top coated. They're so pretty. Like, I'm not a brown girly, but that shimmer to that brown, it's like bronze. I don't know, bronze goodness. I'm not a gold person, but I can get down with some copper, some bronze. Okay, so I'm just going to clean off Free Spirit, so we can just keep the side that we top coated and unchrome. Thanks, Patty. Thanks, Laura. Thanks, Lavender. Thanks, Jolene. Love you guys. Appreciate the support. Okay. A little more subtle, but it does give that pearly effect. Trash. Canyon Sunset, Sunlit Sands, and Barefoot Sunkissed. Canyon Sunset. Ooh, so this one has gold foils in it. Okay. She's fancy. It's got a little bit of shimmer. Didn't mean to trauma dump, guys. Just something made me think of it. Right. Don't even remember what triggered it. How was the wedding? That happened already, right, Laura? That's what that picture was. You guys were traveling. Okay. So these gold foil flakes are very manageable. It's less of a breathing hazard versus some of them. I'm just carefully dotting activator around because I don't want to melt my foils. Hi, Venom. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Oh, so it was outdoors? Was it an outdoor wedding? It's Canyon Sunset. that evaporate. Here's the top coated Gypsy Soul and Live, Laugh, and Wander. Okay. Canyon Sunset. With Kieran getting out of school last week early so much, I had no concept of time. It was either I pick up Kieran early today or I don't pick up Kieran early today. Sort of survival mechanism. You had to wait outside with the bride and groom while doing photos. Yeah, it was about 107. Blah. Yeah, no. No, thank you. See, we made the mistake of getting married in July, and we had similar weather. I was dying. Luckily, we had a very low-key, like... Weird. Somebody from Dip Goddesses is calling. We had a very low-key, like, semi-casual. Like, some people came a lot more casual than it was, but it was like a semi-casual. Guys were in suits and Converse. I was wearing a pinup white gown with polka dot platforms. And yeah, I was dying. It was 1,000,000 degrees. And I don't think they had the aircon up high enough in our church. But we left town. The next day we left LA and we went up to San Francisco where it was much, much nicer. I forget, did we get any pictures of the bride yet? If not, and you're allowed, post them in Dip. All right. This is Sunlit Sands, and that is the vibe. It very much feels like sandy but glam. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? You've got some hollow glitters, some gold glitters. It might not even be hollow. It might be sort of a duochrome fall color set. There's something in there, something different besides the gold. Okay, Barefoot and Sunkissed. Oh Lord, you're gonna watch the Tropicana is being imploded? Holy moly, that's gonna be interesting. Okay, so Barefoot and Sunkissed has a little bit lighter of a bronze. I've never seen a hotel be blown up. Are they going to televise it? I wonder if somebody's going to be streaming it on YouTube. Probably. Oh, that's crazy. You only see that in movies. Okay, so I'm going to guess this will chrome. 2:30 a.m. Oh, geez. Yeah, I'm not sure I'll be up. But they're trying to be safe, I guess. Though, I mean, people are still hanging out and wandering around on the strip at that time for sure. Okay, so we're just letting the activator evap on that, and then we will try to chrome it, and then I will scoot and boogie right on out of here. Go pick up my son. Don't think I need more coffee. I'll be good. I'll be good. Skip the Starbucks. Okay. Here is our Canyon Sunset with our gold inside. It's like a little translucent. So that's actually really unique and pretty. Like, it's not a color I would have picked for myself, but I think it's really pretty. coating sands. That's all I did was base coat it. So I would say you're gonna want to maybe flat lay sands for your final, just to pick up a little bit more of that base, because on a dip level, it was a little splotchy. I think a flat lay, give it a little shimmy and a shake, and a flexi dip boat, and a flat lay, and you'll get what you need out of it. Okay. We're going to top coat Barefoot. This was a very light 2 dip coverage. Could do 3 if you're looking for more opacity. Okay. And it has this kind of a shimmer to it. It's Barefoot and Sunkissed. It is giving like the bronzy drops vibe. Okay, so while that is curing, we have Canyon Sunset, Gypsy Soul, Live, Laugh, and Wander. She's got these rose gold glitters to her. Wildflower Dreams, which is the floral dip for the collection. Free Spirit, Chromed and Unchromed, Wild and Free, which is the same as All of You a Lot with flakies added. All of You a Lot, Chromed and Unchromed, Shimmer, Chrome, Shimmer, Chrome. We've got Sunlit Sands, which is our glitter. Now we have Barefoot and Sunkissed, and I'm going to attempt to chrome her. Pretty. It's a little subtle. That's because the base matches the chrome color so well, as you can see. I'm just going to top coat our chrome. And I always make sure to float it because some of these micas can be more delicate since it's not intended to be like chromed. It's not a mirror chrome. Those can sometimes be a little hardier and a little stickier. So with the dips, chromed over dips, I'm just a little more gentle with them to make sure it stays. Making sure to close up all of my gels. So if anybody wants to hang out later, I might come around 4 or 5 o'clock my time. Though I don't want to compete with Kaylee. So we'll see. It's either going to be around 4 or 5 o'clock tonight or later tonight. Or I'll just be a brat and wait till tomorrow. We'll see. I will keep everybody updated on my community tab and in the Dip Goddesses group. So I'm just going to wipe this with alcohol to get rid of the excess chrome that has not been top coated. And you can see the difference. Untop coated or unchromed, chromed, unchromed, chromed. That is Barefoot and Sunkissed. Bye. Thanks for hanging for so long. I hope you caught your bus and I hope you have a fabulous day. And when I do go live again, I will probably share the CNDD releases again, just because they'll be out tomorrow. So I don't want anybody to miss out. And the Boho collection is available now during the live at 7 p.m. CST. They'll be 25% off for sure. And maybe the whole site. I forget. But I knew there's a sale and I want to make sure you guys heard. So I love you. Mwah, 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 mwah. Have a fabulous day. And I will talk to you all later. Bye. There we go. Turn off, please.